So today, we're going to dive into a really fascinating case study. It's all about design and how a really thoughtful approach can solve some of the most common frustrations we all face. Specifically, we're looking at how one app is changing the game for anyone on the personal and often complex journey of studying the Quran. You know that feeling, right? You're trying so hard to focus on something important, but the tools you're using, they just get in the way. They feel clumsy, disjointed. You're jumping between different apps, you're losing your place, and suddenly, the technology that's supposed to help you is actually holding you back. And for anyone studying the Quran, this is a daily struggle. Think about it. You've got one app just for reading the text, in that beautiful Mushaf style. Then you have another one for listening to the proper recitation. Maybe you've got a third one just for your notes and bookmarks, and even a fourth for practice. It's this messy, fragmented workflow that just pulls you right out of that deep state of focus. And this is exactly where our case study comes in. The Holy Quran Mushaf App was created as a direct answer to this digital mess, with the goal of bringing all those scattered pieces together under one roof. The mission here is just crystal clear. This isn't about adding a million flashy features or unnecessary bells and whistles. No, it's about creating a single, focused, powerful companion for your personal study. The most important thing is to remove all that friction so you, the learner, can connect directly with the text. What's really brilliant here is how the app gets that not everyone learns the same way or for the same reason. Maybe your goal is deep understanding, or maybe it's perfecting your pronunciation or memorization, or even just quiet reflection. Whatever your path, the app is built to adapt to your specific journey. So how does it actually pull this off? Let's break down some of these specific problems and the really elegant solutions that they came up with to solve them. Okay, so first and foremost, it tackles that fragmentation we were just talking about. Instead of juggling a bunch of different apps, everything, the text, the audio, your notes, the practice tools, it's all right there in one place. It takes what was a chaotic process and turns it into one smooth, unified workflow. Next up is personalization. Look, a standard play button on an audio player just doesn't cut it when you're doing serious study. And this is where the app really empowers you, the user. You can pick your favorite reciter, you can slow down the playback to catch every little nuance, and you can repeat a single verse over and over and over again until you get it just right. Now this is a total game changer for practicing on your own. How do you actually know if you're improving? Well, the app has a built-in recorder. You can listen to the expert, record yourself reciting the same verse, and then play them back to compare. It turns what could be passive listening into really active, engaged practice. Okay, so great features are one thing, but we all know that when it comes to learning, consistency is everything. So let's take a look at how this app is designed not just for one-off practice sessions, but for building stronger, lasting habits. Motivation really thrives on momentum. By tracking your daily goals, showing you the pages you've completed, and even building a streak for how many days in a row you've studied, the app makes your progress tangible. It's visible, and that visual feedback is such a powerful tool for building discipline and staying consistent. And to make things even simpler, the app uses something called session modes. Just think of them as presets for what you want to do. If you select memorize mode, for instance, it might automatically crank up the repeat count and slow down the speed. If you choose reflect mode, it might focus on showing you the translation. The whole interface just adjusts to what you want to do. Let's just walk through a quick example. Let's say you want to memorize a few verses. Okay, you tap memorize mode. You select the verses you want to loop. You slow it down a bit and set it to repeat a bunch of times. Then you record yourself and check your flow against the original audio. All those steps that used to be a hassle now just happen in one smooth, logical sequence. But what about one of the biggest hurdles in our modern digital world? What happens when you don't have a stable internet connection? This right here is an absolutely critical feature for accessibility. The app is designed to work whether you're online or offline. So if you're in a place with spotty Wi-Fi, or maybe you just want to study on a plane without distractions, you're not blocked. Your learning continues. So how does this actually work? Well, it's pretty clever, but also really simple. The first time you view a page while you're online, the app automatically saves or caches that content right onto your device. From then on, you can access all of that saved content anytime, anywhere, making sure your study session is never interrupted by a lost connection. Okay, so a well-designed app is great, for sure. But let's zoom out for a second. What's the bigger picture here? what's the societal impact of a tool like this? I mean, the benefits are actually pretty significant. It improves access for people who might not be able to attend physical classes. It promotes inclusion for everyone in those low connectivity areas. It helps foster discipline with its habit tracking tools. And it respects your privacy by storing your data locally on your device, not on some remote server. It's really all about empowering the individual learner. And this project is not just sitting still. The roadmap for the future is really exciting. They're looking at things like fully downloadable content packs for complete offline use, guided memorization plans, and even collaborative tools for teachers and students to use together. The goal is just to keep refining and enhancing that learning experience. So here's the real takeaway. When technology is built with a deep, genuine understanding of the user's journey, their struggles, their goals, it can do more than just be a tool. It can remove barriers and unlock incredible potential. And it really leaves you wondering, what other personal challenges in learning or in any part of life are just waiting for this kind of thoughtful, user-focused design?